go. So today we have an extremely magical class. I've given you enough clues to tell you what are we doing today? What are we going to discuss today? Quickly tell me. So you can see a Gryffindor shirt, you can see a wand, you can see a scar. Now, if you are smart, you've got enough clues what we are doing today. Yes, we are going to the magical world of Harry Potter. We are going to meet Harry Potter's mother today, the one who truly created Harry Potter and wrote the book. Yes. Tell me how many, not Lily, but the one who wrote Harry Potter, who created Harry Potter out of her imagination. J.K. Rowling. She's a very, very inspirational character for me, and I wanted to introduce you to her. Quickly tell me, is there anybody who has not heard of Harry Potter? Anyone who has not heard of Harry Potter, not seen the movies, not read the books, don't know who's Harry Potter? If you don't, please go back and watch or read the movies. Now a series is also going to come. I am super excited. My dream is to, the reason I got married to Niranjan is he told me he will take me to UK and we will visit the Hogwarts Castle and the Wizarding World. So I am very excited to introduce you to this beautiful world. Okay.
Hi, Sanchari. I visited the Hogwarts thing in US, and here is the stick from there.
Show. Oh, wow. You have already gone there. Wow.
Yeah. I think I visited the...
You have you have, I think, Dumbledore's wand.
No, it's Harry Potter's wand, original wand.
Sanchari Didi, I'm going to UK tomorrow.
Tomorrow only? Will you miss these classes?
Yeah.
My major concern is this only. Wow. Hey, please send me pictures when you go there and you go to the platform 9-3 and quarters. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
my friend here, she actually is also from UK. So she has also, I have not seen Harry Potter there, no? No. But she also plans to go there. She is actually from UK and she came here, and now you are going to UK. Good exchange program. So, okay, so quickly tell me how many of you honestly did not do the homework. I solemnly swear I did not do the homework. Tell me honestly if you have not done the homework. I know, of course, I have been seeing your homework. At the end of the class, I will be giving you feedback. I have a prize for the winner as well. But you tell me honestly. I think it's okay. Ramya, you were busy. It's okay. But if you don't do the homework tomorrow, especially kids, this person is going to get very angry. Super Mundu will come and he will blast you with his laser eyes if you don't if you don't want to do today's homework. Okay. So I'm super excited. We have lots to do today. Acha, tell me how many of you did not do this, the story that I had asked you to read. I know you did not do. Okay, so we will have to read the story also. A lot of things we have to do today. Let's go. Take 2. Also, I want to tell, because since from yesterday you've got enough time, have you thought of what you want to take notes of? Have you thought of where you are going to use? Some of my students have started already implementing them in their homework. Some of them are planning them to put it into their school projects. Where are you going to use it? Have you decided yet? Where will you use it? Because the application, only if you know where to apply it, is when you are going to truly enjoy this. Okay, let's start. So first, let's do a quick doodle practice to warm up yourself. Look at you, super Madhuri, and I loved your doodles. They were brilliant, and I'm a big fan of them. Okay, storyboarding, super. So let's practice a few doodles that we will be using in today's class. The first one you all know, a rectangle. This. Super. So class 2. Okay. Let's do a couple of more practices. So when we talk about Harry Potter, a couple of things that come to your mind is one, circle. What is this? It is the Deathly Hallows. Okay. Second, we will represent Harry Potter like this. Okay. Then make a circle, a line. We are not making a person, but a key, and we'll add a wings to this. So it becomes a magical key. Okay. Then we will make some bottles. So, sorry. One line like this. A small circle. Some magical potion inside this, and we will cover the bottle. Otherwise, the magical potion will go away. Some bubbles. Okay, you can do this in a different shape also. Triangle. Lucky potion. Yes, you are the one who's got the lucky potion, Felix Felicis. You are going to UK and seeing this. Some potion bottles. Also, a triangle. What is this? A witch's hat. So I told you it has to be very simple. If it is too complex, then you are not doing it correct. One line, two lines, broomstick. Okay, these are the simple doodles that you can use to decorate. Apart from this, you will need dialogue boxes like this, speech bubbles, notes, books, and how can we have magic without a wand? Take a minute and practice all of these, because we will be using only these set of doodles to sketch note our entire journey today. I'll be back in one. All right, I am back. Harry Potter. Do you know in the world of Harry Potter, they actually use owls to send each other letter, not emails. So we'll make a simple owl as well. It has to be simple. If you want to learn complex drawing, you go to Niranjan's class. Hey, eat it and give me. Thank you. Okay, so round. Another round. Wings. Small this. Like this. Okay, I know it's not very convincing as owl, but for this class purpose, we have to make it simple. Okay, and one thing we forgot, a snitch. Those magical things that fly and you can catch. I haven't made a new page yet, same page. And I do a new page, I'll shift. Okay. So some warm-up practice you've done. Now let's prepare ourselves for this class. So if you join my other classes, you know it's very mandatory in this class to have some water. So do you have a water bottle with you? Show me you have a water bottle and sip some water. You're going to be here for a long time. You will get dehydrated. Water is the magic potion that we have, that we all have. So drink some water. Superb. Okay, so from time to time, I will ask you to drink water. Keep drinking water. But don't drink too much. Then you will ask me for water break. Then you will say, ma'am, I want to go to toilet. No, no, no. So drink as much water you need to drink. Let's start with small breathing exercises. I'll show you the true magic that we have is being able to control ourselves, being able to form magic. So, one second, just give me 1 second. Okay. So take a deep breath. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let your shoulders fall, let your body relax, then hold, then we'll inhale again. Okay? So this flower will help you do this exercise. Let's start. Inhale, hold, thank you. Super. You've done 5 breaths and now we can start. On your marks, now get set, go. So your notebooks are ready, all this. So your pen is today your magic wand because you'll be creating something spectacular out of it. I'll be today basically teaching you how to make notes, how to make, if you're sitting in a class, if you want to review your, if you want to review notes, if you want to make better notes, how to do that. So I was thinking, what can we make notes of? I was thinking, should we do a notes of this story? Should we do Bahubali? Should we do Batman, Superman? Then I thought of this story that all of you know, which is this Harry Potter story. But before that, I have something to show you. I have actually a story to tell you. I'll tell you a story, then we'll do the visual of it. There was one man who was always crying. He was always crying. He said, oh God, my troubles are so much. I have so many troubles in the life. What to do with my life? Why does nobody help? So he would pray to God all the time. Please, God, take away my troubles. Why have you given me a life like this? Why have you given? He was always complaining. One day, God came to him and God told him, okay, what you do is you take all your troubles and you put it in a sack. Okay, you put it all in a bag and come with me. So he was very happy. He put all his troubles, his teacher troubling him, his friends troubling him, all the things that bothered him, he put it into a sack. And he followed the God. Then after a while, God took him to a room which was full of different sacks. There were so many sacks in it. Then God said that out of all these sacks, you pick up a sack that you think you want. So he started looking at all the sacks. He started exploring. He went to sack 1. He said, oh, no. This has so many problems. I can't take this sack. Then he went to another sack. He realized this sack also has so many problems. I can't take it. Then he went to third sack. Then all night he was going through different sacks. He started looking. At the end of it, after going through so many sacks, he said, I am sorry, please forgive me. I am only going to go with my sack because my sack has the least number of troubles. Okay. Do you like this story? Now imagine if I were to graphically represent this story. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for the story that I've done it. So let's start how we would represent this story if we had to build it. This is going to be a quick one. So you will see how quickly you can build a story like this. So one man used to be very sad all the time. Okay, keep drawing this as I go along. Then one day he was praying to God. Okay, how do you pray? Let's put a picture. Typically, we have a candle in front of this. Okay, sometimes you have an agarbatti. And there is some God in this. Okay, so he was praying to God, please take away my worries. Then suddenly, God appeared. So how will you show God? Tell me what is special about God. How, if you had to show God, how would you show God?
He has hands on both his sides like this. Or
Like
he has
multiple hands?
sometimes multiple hands. He usually
Nice.
doesn't keep his hands to his side.
Nice.
A halo.
Oh, halo. So let's make a God. One God will have some halo behind him. Okay. God will also have a similar shape like us only. Okay. Round shape and body. One hand will be up for blessing. Okay. And then God might have some jewelry. For some reason, Indian gods love jewelry. So God will have some jewelry. Okay. So God came and God has a crown also. So God came and said, okay. Sorry. Okay. I will bless you. Okay. So God said, follow me. So you make another God here, round body, another round body, 2 legs, one halo around him. So he said, put all your troubles in a sack. So huge sack of troubles. Tara is saying, I will put my sister only in this and take it away. She's my trouble. She's the biggest trouble.
Same.
So he said, come with me. Take me. I'll take you to the troubles. Okay. Then there was a big room full of troubles. How will you make a big room? One rectangle. Just spread it. So like adults will know this is like a perspective. Okay. Here you put a lot of sacks. Okay. Then what happened? The man was looking at all the sacks. Okay, he started looking at the sacks, different sacks. What was he looking at? Everybody's sacks. Okay. Then what happened when he looks at everyone's sack? He realizes something. So my troubles are the least. He thinks to himself. Then he tells the king, he tells the god, there's a speech bubble here. Thank you, but I want my sack only. Nothing, Kshitij. We are illustrating a story. We had done a story. I told them a story. We learned how to illustrate the story, how to make a board of it. Now we'll do another story on Harry Potter. You didn't miss much. I waited for you. Recently, I played a prank on Kshitij. I called him and I said, I am Hrithik Roshan. He totally fell in. You didn't realize, Kshitij, it was me, no? You thought it was Hrithik Roshan only, no? Okay. So the story, now if you have to tell this story to someone, there was one man, let us call him, let's give him a fictional name called, what do I call him? Let's call him Elon. Okay, Elon was sad. So he prayed to God, please God, take away my troubles, take away my troubles. God said, okay, you put all your troubles in a sack and you come with me. So he took him to a room where there were many sacks full of others' troubles. Okay, so he started looking at everybody's sacks, and after looking at them, he realized my troubles are the least. And finally, he said, okay, thank you. I want my sack only. I will take away from this. What is the moral of the story? What is the moral?
Be happy with what you have.
Yes. What else?
Everybody has some problems, but
Don't
you
be
never know.
greedy.
Learn to solve your own problems.
Yes. So let's make the moral of the story. Let's make another man and let's make the same Elon. I don't know if you young kids know, this is the weighing balance, okay? This is the weighing balance that you weigh, use it. I don't know if you young people have seen this. This is the weighing balance. So what does it show? The weight of others' troubles are more than you or at least the same. So don't ever compare yourself to others. Can you make other sketchnoting of this? This is your homework one. You have to illustrate this more. Illustrate this moral. In your way. Okay. So just imagine if you had to tell a story to your kids, you have to share a story in your class. You have to tell them. Would you ever tell a story again? You can illustrate your story. How many of you think you can illustrate this story?
Me.
How many? I want more yes. Others can't. That means I have
Me.
not been a very good
Me.
teacher.
Me.
I see. I hear only the kids. Adults can't. Then kids, I think you
Me
should
too.
take a class for them next. They can't illustrate it. How many of you will illustrate your stories in this way?
Me.
Quickly tell
I
me in
will.
the chat box,
Me.
what will you use this for? You can use it to explain to your clients about something. Look at this. You can, so if you have an app like this, it generates a story for you completely on it. So you can build a story like this. Okay, there was a man who prayed and doing it. See, you can show it off in your classes.
What's the name of the app you said?
It's Procreate.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, even for yourself, to understand something for yourself, you can use these stories to do it. I use it a lot to understand movies and Harry Potter, everything I use this. Cool? Excited? Give me an X if you are excited and have a sip of water.
Please tell the name of the this site again.
It's Procreate. You mean the app, right? It is Procreate. It looks
Yeah.
something like this icon. This is a paid app, but it is worth it. Yesterday, Huri had named some free apps also. You can use that. But I've been using this for a very long time. So this is the app, Procreate. This one last at the edge. But there are free apps. You can get that. So don't worry about this. Okay, so you can use even the basic notes app that comes from the iPad. I have used it to make stunning notes also, not just this. See, for this also, some people have been using it for affirmations. When you come to my class, I've shown you. When I attend class, this is the notes I take. So like I told you, Jay, when you're writing that when you're reading Morgan Housel's book, Psychology of Money, you can take notes as well on this. This is not just a kids activity. Adults can absolutely enjoy this as well. See, you can show growth like this. First point, second point, third point. All of this will come to you gradually, how to do your spending, how to write it. See, I use the same thing, goals, roadblocks. So this is when I was planning my financial for this year. How much will I be spending? How much will I be growing? So not just in terms of your fun, class notes, etc. All of this you can build it here. Good tabs, bad tabs. And now whenever I have to revise the notes, do I have to look? No, I just have to look and spend 5 minutes onto this. And see, somebody was telling me about spendings and savings. So I made a tree of it. That my values are the roots, my savings are my branch, and every fruit I give out is the spending. So they keep going, keep going. I have to make the value stronger, the savings stronger, so that spendings are more. Wow moment for you. Some of you kuch koi to wow bol rahe hai. Some of you to at least say wow. I am used to getting a lot of praise usually. Okay. So when you make logos for class logos, etc., this is how I think in logos. When I was in my agency, that's how I would think openly on this. There is no limit to the scope that you can get for it. Ramya recently has started sketchnoting her exercise books. So great. Now we have had fun. Now we will have some serious subject. You will have to read something. So I have given you a link in the chat box. So I will give you the link again. It's already there on your WhatsApp groups. I'm sharing it once more. So I want you to read this small essay on J.K. Rowling, and we will draw it now. In case you've already read it, don't worry. You can start sketchnoting then. Now you know enough to do this. So I have dropped it in the chat box. Just give me 1 second. Today, my entire day was made looking at how pretty notes you are making, all of you. It's there. If you are not able to open it, don't worry. I'm opening it right now also for you to read. It is the story of one of my favorite authors, somebody who has changed my life, the woman behind Harry Potter. Okay, so it's open on your screens as well. If you have already read it, start illustrating it, start doing it. There is a, where is it? Yeah, there is this document here. So again, if you want, you can read this entire paragraph. It will be taking you a lot of time. But rather than that, I want you to read this. It will be easier for you to understand. That's why I chose this. 1 minute. I'm having a little trouble with this browser. She was rejected so many times before her book got published, and it's a story in itself. Everyone thought she was a waitress before she wrote this famous book. Now look at this. So read the story. Oh, you can't scroll it. I don't know why it's coming from. You can see from. Okay. So in 1990, she got an idea to write Harry Potter. Then she started writing the book and her mother died. So she moved to Portugal and she became an English teacher. She met a man, married him, and then this marriage did not work out. She had a divorce. So she was jobless, divorced. She was a single mother. She did not know what to do. She was a waitress at nominal wages. So, but she decided, let me keep writing my Harry Potter. She would come back home and she would be like, writing Harry Potter, this is my hobby, this is my passion. Because she did not have soul flow classes, no, so she had to do something. Then in 1995, she wrote the book, but she had no money to publish. She had absolutely nowhere to go and nowhere to publish. She went to 12 publications. They all rejected it. Then one publication finally agreed to do it for 1,000 copies. Okay. And that was the story. In 2013, 500 millions of copies of Harry Potter sold. It is translated into 73 languages. It won many awards. There is a fact that in 1 year, more copies of Harry Potter were sold than Bible itself. The whole UK's tourism has increased because of Harry Potter. It's a global phenomenon. The worth of J.K. Rowling right now is phenomenon. She is one of the writers who gets the most out of this book. So what is the moral of her story?
Sanchari, have you seen her movie, the movie on her life, Magic
Yes.
Beyond Words?
Yes, I've seen it. I'm going to Pottermore site, by the way. If you people are not aware, there's a site called Pottermore. Because there are kids, I'm not sharing the story of how there is a lot of criticism around her nowadays. She did something, but this J.K. Rowling is still my favorite. And in case you all haven't done it, do go to this website and take your sorting test. It's a magical test in itself. So a lot of stories apart from Harry Potter are also published here. I go here frequently to read. So there is a Hogwarts sorting here. You can take a sorting test here.
Can you say the website name again?
Pottermore. Just go and search for Pottermore. It's, I think, Wizarding World, but you search for Pottermore, this will come. The name has changed now. Pottermore was changed on, the name is Wizarding World. Okay, because now there are different wizarding schools also, so that is why they introduced this. Okay, so this is the story and this is what we will illustrate today. Okay, so all of you have heard this story. I've told you the story, otherwise we'll keep on going while we draw. That is why I'd asked you ki yesterday you finish your about me. If you can make your about me, you can make it for anyone. Let's go. So we'll start with the round circle that we make and inverted U. Then that banner. Recently in UK, there was even a coin that was minted for Harry Potter's anniversary. I've asked a friend to keep it so that when he comes, he will give it to me. So since she's a writer, you can give her a pencil in one hand. And since she's magical, you can give her a wand in one hand. Once a popularity test was taken and it was found out J.K. Rowling is liked by more people than the Queen itself. So she is also known as the Queen. Kshitij, are you able to catch up? You didn't miss anything, okay? Are you able to catch up, right? Okay. So she was born on the same day as Harry Potter. I consider this only the birthday of Harry Potter, everything, because she was born here. So yesterday you had made a cake. This time I'm making a baby. She was born on 31st July, 1965. Okay, she was born at 8, but you can just make this. We won't add too many details we don't want to put in. Okay. So these, like I told you, are called connectors, these arrows. If you don't like these arrows, you can make an arrow like this. You can make a twisty arrow. You can even show using a hand. Like a fingerprint you can do. You can make your own arrows like this, mehndi patterns. Completely up to you what kind of arrows you want to build. Okay. So in 1990, she got an idea for Harry Potter. You all know how to make, how do you represent an idea? Idea is the simplest thing to make. How do you represent an idea?
A light bulb.
Bulb, yes.
A light bulb.
So she had an idea. So thought bubble, a bulb. Okay, I'll show you how to make a bulb. She got an idea about, and remember we had made Harry Potter doodles before. You can use this. She got this idea in 1990. Even this bulb is very complex, to be honest. Let's make a simple bubble. Remember, I told you it has to be very simple. If you are using more than 2 lines to make it, that means it's complex. So why make a complex one when an easy one is there? She got an idea for Harry Potter. In 1990. Okay. Then, while she was writing, her mom died. How do you make a dead person? How in comics, how are they shown dead?
Coffin.
With an
Yes.
X on the face and a tongue sticking out.
Eyes crossed.
Yes. So now her mom has died. She will be sad. How do you make sad? Face. She can cover her face. And a lot of tears are coming. Okay. Then she moved to Portugal to teach English in 92. So since she's moving, let's make moving using footprints.
Or plane.
Yeah, plane also does work. I'll show you all the ways. So one way is this. She walked to it. Of course, she did not walk, or you can draw it in a form of a plane.
A boat.
Yeah, boat will do whatever you think will be best, right? Is there. So as you can see in this case, let me show you one thing. I am forming a pattern of this way. So my arrows, my story starts from here, here, here. You can also form a different pattern where your story is starting from here. 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6. But you have to have appropriate connectors for this. That is the only condition, that it should be following, where your following should be visible. Another way some people do is center 1, 2, 3. So, but this is used in case I have to show different ideas. So, for example, if I have to make a sketch note of 7 parts of Harry Potter, then I can use this method. That the first part is the Philosopher's Stone. Acha, those who have read and seen the book, how would you represent the first book using simple doodles? One doodle to tell what the first book was about.
Like a rock. Red rock. Like a rock.
A rock. What else?
Stone. A stone.
Stone.
Harry Potter holding a stone.
I would personally do it by this, because this is the first time this book was associated with. Platform 9 quarters. Second, if I have to show Chamber of Secrets, I'll show a diary. Just giving you ideas on how you have to build a book, okay? This diary that was at the core. So if I have to show in 7 parts, I would do it. I am following a linear structure. where I'm using arrows in this direction. These arrows have to be very clear. Flow has to be there. Okay. So next part of the story, she meets a man and marries him. How will you show marriage?
A ring or a rose.
Yes.
Ring.
What else? Tell.
A couple.
Couple. Yes. How will you show a couple? They will look like brother sisters also. They can look like friends also.
You can give her like
Art in between.
Yes. So two people with a heart in between. Simple. You don't even have to make very complex, but this could be a relationship as well. It could be they are just friends. It can't be so. We
Two
will
rings.
also. Yes. So we will put two rings also here to show that they're engaged and they are in love. Okay. Now it says 1 year later. So 1 year later, they had a divorce. Okay, how will you show divorce?
Two rings with an X on
Broken
it.
heart.
a heart breaking in between. A heart breaking with both of them in
Broken heart.
A broken heart. Simple broken heart. You can also add a ring to this if you want to make it more clear. Okay. Then she also was a single mother. So she had, because she got a divorce, she had to look after her child. So one head, one this, we'll make a small baby in her hand. And she's sad. And she has no money. How will you show she has no money?
$1 with a cut on it, like.
Buy $1 first of all, money. You don't
Money
think of
fly,
rupees.
money with
I
wings.
understand she's foreign, she will have dollar. It's euro actually. But how?
Empty wallet.
Empty wallet or $1 flying away from her. And she trying to catch it. I wish I had some money, so dollars running away. Okay. Now, yesterday I told you whenever you are stuck, like today we have thought about how to make it, but if we have to show, now you are not able to understand what should I make for financially broke, what should I do it. So this case, you can go to that site called nounproject.com. Noun project. And you search for poor. Yourself on silent. If you want to fight with each other, please put yourself on silent. I'll have to do it. Wait. Oh my God. See, I hear so much personal things in this. Oh God. Wait. I just mute all. Okay. Okay. Anti-hair fall. So we now know personal secrets about people they are having hair fall in this class. Okay. So this is there. Then you can search for bankrupt. So that's how you get. And do you see our ideas are better than the ideas you are getting here? So mind is the best idea for all. See, this is a good place to do it. Is my video off? Oh, I did not realize it. Sorry. I had not realized. Okay, now it's off. Thank you for reminding me. So this is how you can make it. When you are out of ideas, then only use this. Okay. So let's go. It is Procreate. If you search for iPad drawing, if you look on iPad store and all it, Windows, there is some other app called Sketch app. Kshitij, what app had you named yesterday?
Sketchbook.
Sketchbook. that you can use.
It's the best one in Android or Windows.
Autodesk is also there. That is also free.
Also
Just
use
look for-
ITIS Paint.
MS Paint also I think supports it. Okay. So far she has gone broke. She doesn't have money. Look at this. She could have given up right now. This is a lesson for adults. She would have said, Chalo, my book is not selling. I should do something practical. Let me just go and earn more money. But she had a belief that she will make it and she will do it. So the time is 1995. So how do we show time? A clock. But clock shows time. We need to show a
Can
calendar.
you go to the before page once again?
Yeah. Have a look at it. Can you see the story if you show it? And I want you to do this experiment. Today, go to somebody else who was not in this class and share the story with them. And ask them how much of this do you understand. Today you go to your mom and you ask her, Mom, how much do you understand out of this? If they understand even 40-50%, your job is done. Okay. So J.K. Rowling, how much has been her story so far? She was born on 31st July. In 1990, she had the idea of Harry Potter. Then her mom died. She was very sad. Oh, I didn't write her. She had shifted to Portugal. Okay. So she shifted to Portugal. Then she married somebody. 1 year later, divorce happened. Then she's all lonely and she's all sad. She has a single child baby here. And she has no money. She wishes she has more money, but she doesn't. Okay, so then. Kshitij done? I can change, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in 1995, she completed her she completed the book. So how will we show she's completed? No, let's say finished book. Finished book. So when you join the platinum, in the first day I tell you, when I introduce you to Zenjin, this is one of the stories I tell, that the reason she did not quit, the reason she did not shift is because she refused to say, I am just a waitress, I am just a divorcee, I am just a single mother. She said, my identity is of a writer. I am going to be a writer. But no money she had. So you can make a dollar note here and make a cross here. Simple. No money she had to print it. So then she approaches 12 houses. So how will you make 12 people? We can't make 12 people. We'll make some other people. Make some curves like this. We are going to make rejection, okay? People. And see, they are rejecting. They are going away from her and they are rejecting. Okay, now if you had to make, they were accepting. I'll show you what is the difference between rejecting and accepting. Give me 1 second.
Accepting their handshake.
Yes, good. So they are all rejecting. They are saying, we don't want your book. If you want to make it more clear, no, we don't want it. Okay. Let's make her, and in her hand, she has the book. In the starting, we made the book, right? She's giving her book. And people are rejecting. They're saying no. Finally, this time we are doing it stepwise, not linear wise, to show you the difference. Finally, one publisher accepted. So we'll make accepting. He's accepted it. Then what happened? It became a global hit. So a globe, and on the globe, an achievement. We can make a book here. Harry Potter. Right? So let's review the story again. Isn't it a wow moment for you? I just covered a story for you, an entire story. You made your sketch notes in under 20 minutes. This is so cool. I'm so proud of you. Why are you people
Show
not
the
proud
last
of
page once
yourself
again,
more?
please.
Okay, so J.K. Rowling was born on 31st July. In 1990, she had an idea to develop Harry Potter, but then her mom passed away. You can add here mom. Okay. She went to Portugal, got married, divorced, was single and had no options. In 1995, she finished her book, but there was no money. 12 publishers rejected it. One accepted it, and today, so you can write in the time here, today. Okay. Now, if you want to show more, right? Yesterday we had talked about accomplishments and all this, right? So 1, 2, 3. Harry Potter. Okay. It's also been made into movies. Wait. So I want to show you the third format also, like we had discussed. Give me 1 minute. So now we will discuss about the achievements of Harry Potter if we have to do so. So imagine Kshitij Nirvan who are making comic books with us, learning how to make. You can design your entire storyline of your character here. Your storyboards like this, your movie characters. So any book you can do it with this. So Harry Potter is a national bestseller. So 1, 2, 3. It is a very famous book. So it became at the top. Okay. Then it won many awards. So 1 medal, 2 medals, a certificate, a trophy, okay. Then she was also person of the year. She's now to become lot of persons of the time, person of the year. It's a big deal, you know. It's my like it's on my vision board also to be one day time person, to be on the Forbes list. So she was on the cover. So you can build your vision board using this way as well. Okay. And there are movies now based on it also. Now the TV series and a play is also there. So how will you show a movie?
Film.
Oh,
TV.
The reel.
Theater.
a large screen and many people. So you know how to draw many people. Many people watching it, and on the screen, you can make things. You don't have to show everything. The magic and so famous it is that just by putting all these things, people will be able to see. Acha, tell me one thing. How many of you are planning to watch the movie again because you're so inspired today, and after this you'll watch the movie or pick up the book again?
Me.
Many of you are excited. कि आज तो बस यही करेंगे. We have to get this I have to watch this book now. So many people don't know this. Me and Niranjan actually got married because of Harry Potter. Very long time back, he had launched an Instagram post that I am looking for students to help for a Harry Potter class. I replied to it. I had joined his classes, and you all know the story. But he cheated me because after getting married, I realized he has never seen the whole movies or read the books. Then one day we sat and watched all the movies. Okay. So it was in a theater. How will I show a play? There's a play also. Can anybody tell me what is the name of the play?
The Cursed Child. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
Superb. So how do I show a play?
I
Theater.
don't
How
know
will I show?
sorry.
Stage.
I don't know if I'm old sounding this, but we even have the Harry Potter musical also. I don't know, showing my age.
Musical is also there. Yes, why not? Why do you sound old? There's a very famous video of Snape and there, there are puppet show, all of it. What is old in this? Completely okay. How will you show a musical?
Musical notes.
Yes.
A
So you can
stage
make
with
a TV and a musical notes coming out of it. Okay, how will you show play? I'm still not looking for answers. Play.
a stage with some characters playing.
Curtains maybe.
Stage with like characters singing.
Superb. Yes. So instead of just a normal screen, more people are here watching. But there are curtains here. Yes, no. Wait, since it's Harry Potter and we have to show this also. Harry Potter on the. By the way, I don't know when will I see Cursed Child. I'm so excited to see. I want to see Cursed Child. There is no online copy of it. When I go to UK, then only I'll be able to see. Hermione is black in it. Yes, mask, pantomime, all that show you can show also. Good. Now you guys are thinking. Okay. So we have a little bit of time. So I want to show you one more thing you can do with this. Now that you have a complete picture, and I stopped this class, even now you would be amazing. Wow, what has been done? But I had asked all of you to get one color or one crayon with you. I'll show you how you can color this. So even if you don't have any color, a gray is the most preferred one. You can pick up any nice color to add an accent to this. We'll add some shadows to make this come out even more 3D. Okay, do you have a crayon? Or sketch pen will work? No, sketch pen will work. So let's start with coloring some of this in between. So this you know from Niranjan, shadows always come on one side and there is one internal shadow and one external shadow. So we'll make the internal shadows for people and things and we'll just go and do it. I don't want to give you too many instructions. So simply add a shadow to everything. On that final edge, just add a slight color to it. You don't have to do it for everything, just in the places you want to give attention to. Okay. So for example, this 31st July, you can add a shadow here. Okay. This 1965, you can add a shadow here. You use a crayon, otherwise the sketch pen will go too much. Use a small crayon or color pencils you have, no? Yeah, you use color pencils to do this, okay? So for these arrows also, you can give it a small shade. We'll just make it look very 3D. Okay. So on these boxes, you do a little coloring. This is, of course, a very optional step. I'm only doing this to give it a 3D edge. Make sure you do it only on one side. Don't do too much out of it also, because I don't want your drawings to get overshadowed with this. So like for these notes, only on one side. So you can do this while you are taking the class also, but I believe that will just be distracting. Hence, I like to add them after the class. Are you able to do with the colors? Super, yes, you're getting it. Okay. So I have a 10-year-old right next to me. So if she is not able to draw, I know I have to slow down. Live feedback I'm getting from her. She's my teacher here. So a little bit of shadow. Okay. Now, if you want to add in a single color, you might want to say ki apart from the shadow, like you have seen my notes, they also have a primary color in it. For example, this has a little bit of orange. Okay. This has red. My screen. This has pink. Okay. So you can choose an accent color. It's called an accent color where you can use it to give it. But please remember to limit it to one color. More colors you add, it will get too much clouded. Okay. So I'm going to use Harry Potter's color maroon. Because he was in Gryffindor, I am a Gryffindor. I will use maroon to do this. So I can add it to small things. For example, her hair. You are using pink, I'm sure. No, you're using purple. Okay. So you can use it to color certain things, not everything. I told you it doesn't have to be complex. For example, this book and this pencil I'll color. Maybe I will color this box. We are doing this not to make beautiful notes. We are doing this to make notes that look simple. So don't go in for I have to color in each one of them. That is the feedback also I was going to give to some of you, that don't focus on too much of coloring. Maybe this mom, we will give a little color. This love, we can give a little color. This heart, we can give it a little color. The reason I do it on iPad, I also make these notes because I don't want to waste a lot of paper. I take so many classes for you people, and then, a lot of paper is wasted. So this year I decided that I will shift to an online medium. Otherwise, my personal notes I use on normal paper only. I don't use this for my personal. So maybe you can also color the arrows if you feel like it, giving it a little more touch. Sorry. I have to announce prizes also for all of you, for those who won yesterday's challenge. Okay, and I'll give you today's challenge also, don't worry. Okay, certain things you can do that are not coloring, but it will enhance it. For example, you can add a simple border to such things. So these you will get with experience when you start drawing more, when you start looking at examples. That is why I say, please do your homeworks. That's when you will truly think. Okay, this book is the main important element here. So we'll color the book and we'll add some effects to it. Okay, then earth is here. And the coffee. Same with all of this, you can color. And there you have perfect set of notes. How many of you are amazed looking at your own notes? Wow, I did it. You can unmute, you can tell me, or you can show me. Isn't this magic?
Yes.
Isn't this magic?
Yes.
Magic.
My wand worked, I told you,
So-
right? In 1 hour, we will create magic. Did I stick to my promise or not? Right?
Yes.
Yes.
So the greatest magic you have is a pen. Look at what you created. And not much time also. 1 hour you learned a language. Super.
And
Okay.
today's
So now
class.
let's- Sorry.
Today's class reminds me of one of my assignments when I did my masters. We had a theory class, and in that we had to dissect any friction or non-friction book, and I chose Harry Potter for that. And I got an A plus for in my class. Like in my whole masters, that was the only class that I got A plus. Not even in my drawing classes I got, but when I dissected Harry Potter characters, I got an A plus for it.
Oh, then you must have loved the class where we had done Harry Potter story. We had
No,
done.
I was not. I was in Ooty at that time. I couldn't attend.
So then do it again this time. Now this time dissect one of the Harry Potter books using sketchnoting, which is all of your homeworks as well. You all have to dissect a story, a book, a movie, just the way you did for this book. So what books are you going to work on? Which is your favorite book? You can do Ikabab. You will like Ikabab, right? You can make a sketch note of it. So homework 1, I had told you. What was homework 1? Let's see how much you remember.
About
Moral of the story of the first.
Yes.
Illustrate the story, like the moral of the story.
Yes, that moral of the story, which all of you did, same, you have to do it for yourself. So homework 1 is that moral of the story, because everyone's moral will be different and everybody's visualization should be different. Second is,
But I wasn't there.
I'll give you the recording now. You see from there, or I'll
Okay.
give you the story also. And extra points if you all do any one of Sudha Murthy's story, because you all know I'm a very big fan of Sudha Murthy. So if you do a Sudha Murthy story, of course, get a big point. Otherwise, a story, a book, or a movie. Tell me what book, movie, or story will you do? Tell me in the chat box. Which
I'll
book?
do Roald Dahl.
Sarah, what about you? Which one will you do, Sarah Sophie?
I'm going to do Chamber of Secrets from Harry Potter. I think
Super.
Sophia will do.
Chamber of Secrets is my favorite part as well. I am excited to see how you make Moaning Myrtle, the ghost Moaning Myrtle. How do you make? I'm very excited to see. And remember, you don't have to make a detailed basilisk. You can make a snake like this, and people will understand.
Okay.
Okay, don't
I
get
think
into details. What else?
Sophia might do Faraway Tree because that's one of the books she's read.
Beautiful. I love Faraway Tree. Okay, Forrest Gump, absolutely. You can show his adventures. So you can put Forrest Gump in between on a bench. You can make him sitting on a bench and saying life is like a box of chocolates. You can start from there. Beautiful idea for doing this. And you can show him running, running, and people running behind him. Beautiful. That way you can do it. What else? Who is going to do? Greek mythology is absolutely beautiful. You can talk about the Roman legends, all of this together. Which book will you do?
I'm going to illustrate the book from written by Thich Nhat Hanh.
Which book?
The Moon Bamboo.
Okay, lovely. You can do your books, your comics, your superheroes. Roald Dahl book, absolutely. BFG. You can do it for BFG. How will you make a BFG? A big man who is friendly, so he has a good heart. And a small. Kshitij doesn't read any books only
And
now.
the
so
blood bottlers.
Which book?
And the blood bottlers will be like blood bottlers, the other bad giants.
Yes, blood godless. So you can make a, so if you want to make a good breath, then, and the bad ones can have horns and bad teeth. That's a universal symbol. Right?
Christmas pig.
Sorry, which Christmas? I didn't hear.
The Christmas pig.
Christmas pig, absolutely. And now I don't want you to make a detailed pig, okay? You make a simple pig. How do you make a simple pig? One big chin, one small one, 4 legs. Da Vinci's artist story, superb Neelam. Wow, very good idea. So you can make Da Vinci. So how will you make Da Vinci? One person sitting here with a hat, painting a picture. You can make a Mona Lisa. It's again, like I said, no details. Simple. We are not Da Vinci. No, we don't have to make it in detail. And then you can make from here. He was born on. He was in there. Then this entire story you can make. Okay. So keep giving your ideas. Let me give you a little bit of feedback based on your yesterday's work and also announce the prizes. So I know the winner, of course, but I want to show you who it is, who has all done all of it. I'll show you because I want to show off how amazing work some of you have done. Wow, Dipasan, look at this sketchnoting, making friendship with sketchnoting. Quickly, let me see. By the way, I want all of you to write today at home before sleeping. What all have you learned today? You have learned meditating also. You learned how to sketch notes. See, what a beautiful illustration. You are making friendships with sketchnoting. This is true spirit of sketchnoting, when you are able to express yourself. Gauri, very nice. See, I'm all the way from this. It's a girl, September 19. I love the graphic designer thing you've made. Look at this download, mushroom. Superb. Some loading issue is happening. Priyansh, mummy did little cheating, but it's okay. She did little cheating by looking at Google. Today, Priyansh is not there. He's going to play badminton. Oh,
He is here.
Okay. Look at this. Vaishnav is looking at it, you can tell he's a photographer, right? I thought first looking at earphones, he's an IT engineer. But see, he was in college. Look at his hobbies. You can look at it and see what is he trying to show. Look at this, Sophia. When she's grown up, she's going to either become a chef or somebody who professionally hits mosquitoes. One of them she's going to be. She's going to be a music lover. Kerala. Where in Kerala are you guys from?
Patnamthitta and Rani.
I don't know where it is. I'll have to Google, but nice. And achievement. Achievement ki spelling is incorrect. Next time you correct it. So for a day, she wants to cook in the bathroom. No.
No, she washed dishes for a day.
Oh, nice. See, sisters, 14-year-old, 9-year-old, 11 years old, sorry. Wow. Goal to become taller and stronger. You have to eat well, hang on bars. Sitting spelling is wrong, correct it. Okay, see. Beautiful artist she's going to become. See, she's used the same representation for artist. My problems, beautiful girls. Let's see some more. Nice. This is nice. Feedback. Beautiful. How did you like the class? Okay, this is a fashion show, I'm assuming. Yes, this is a tailor who is doing a fashion show. Superb. See, doctor. This is what the magic of sketchnoting is. You don't need to have a lot of things. You can do it. This is Revati with a doggy. Revati sometimes feels down, but she loves dancing. She loves exercising. She's mom of 2 kids. Absolutely beautiful. Although I personally think the kids are doing way much better than the adults. This is Jay. He looks like Jay also. He's holding a camera and he's holding a mic. Nice. This is, of course, a better, but I have taken practice. Oh, look at this. I had loved this. And in fact, you were at the forerunner. You were going to become the winner of this class because of the beautiful ways you have put it out there. But I had to choose someone else because last minute they had submitted very nice. Mariam, nice. Mariam is going to UK today. So I'm waiting to see how you put your travel journeys tomorrow. Wanderlust. Look, she already has her bag ready. Ginger pet. Oh, Okay. So that's very good. I thought I'll give you some tips and suggestions for all of you to get better, but you all have got crazy ideas. So there was not much for me to do. But there's one person who actually sent it to me personally, the entry. I'll just share with you one. Give me 1 second. First, she was not sharing with me because she thought that I will not like it. Please, guys, don't ever think of that I will not like anything you do. I can probably give you advice on how to make it better, but I love everything you make. Okay, let me see if she's here in the class. Okay, she's there. Yeah, so I've given you one secret that it is a female. So half the probability is out. Let's see who is this person. And I want to show her notes because she did not use just the notes for her hobby, but she's used it for a way that she can use at her work. And I'm so proud of you. Her last assignment was also spectacular, Harini. So I will tell you something about Harini. Harini had also sent for me and Niranjan a beautiful wedding present. She had drawn us. And look at this. She's made it in her presentation style because she can use this. And she's cracked a very fun joke also. Yesterday I had asked Sarah and Sophie not to call me auntie. She's encouraging the world to call me auntie with this. And see, there's a conversation between Jay and me also in this. She's covered the whole class and this. See, adults are like, "Arey, why didn't I think of this?" Look at this creativity. See, she's Googled it. She's put up her hobbies. She's put her goals. And guys, she's only in 9th class. When I was in 9th class, I was just watching Pokemon and wasting my time. So congratulations, Harini. How do you feel? How do you feel you won the Oscar for sketchnoting today?
I feel really happy, ma'am.
Nice. So you have to first share with me a drawing of how happy you feel. And I'm so excited for you, Harini. All the best. What do you get? You get a book. I want to think some time before sending what book I want to send you. I'll share a book with you. Okay?
Thank you so much.
All right. So all of you tomorrow also. So yes, Harini, yes, she can make a joke on that as well. So see you tomorrow again. Sorry, tomorrow there is no class because it's Wednesday and I need to recharge my batteries. But I will be sharing with you a lot of practice exercises. It's not a holiday, it's a practice day for all of you. Okay. So Thursday, I want all of you to win prizes, even you. Okay. So you have to make something beautiful. You have to put up a story, illustrate it. I will see you. Mariam, you can do it. I don't want excuses. You can sit on the flight and make. Okay, you will make your entire travel journey through this. You can do. Remember, I've shown you guys my travel journey. So you can use this to build your entire travel journey. See, who are the people you met? What are the things you did? What are the stuff you did? Everything of this you can do. Okay. See, I'm on a boat, I'm on a beach. Just looking at my notes, I know what has been done. Okay, thank you so much for joining this class. I love you all. Okay, bye. Bye, Mariam. Bye, Sarah, Sophie, Bhavna, Nirvan, Alaka, Kshitij.
Bye, Sanchari Didi.
Thank you. No more auntie. Please, Didi. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Priyanshan, Santur mom. Bye, Rakhi. My biggest challenge has been overcoming Rakhi's fear of sketchnoting, and not even she's interested now. So superb. Thank you. Share, keep sharing on the group. Oh, Mona, that's you. I was thinking, who is this Mona? Okay, it's Sadhna ji. If you like it today, send me a song, okay, in the group.